Alright, my apologies, everybody. My sound system, I don't know why, it reverted all back to default, so you haven't heard anything that I've been saying. So, first off, I wanted to give a shout out to the crew of the Artemis spaceship that lifted off successfully today. I think that is really awesome. You can follow their progress on their 10-day trip, I believe, to circle the moon numerous times. I don't believe that they are planning on landing on it, but they were able to extend the solar arrays that's going to power the ship now that it's out in space. Okay, so I do have my overlay turned on, that way I can see when you say something to me. So yeah, I do have that available, and then what we got to do is, this is one of the other giants that we need to deal with. And then we got one more giant over here. And then we have to report back, I think it's to this village over here. So, alright. Let's get started. Where's my people? There they are. Alright, I know it's over this way, but I don't remember quite how to get to it, so. Let's see here. I'm going to go with the assumption that we can get to where we need. By following this pathway here. Well, you only live once. Alright, says it's here. I don't know. It's got to be right here in this area. Well, let's see if we can get out of this. Alright, let's use duck. Oh. Okay, mountain ice cave. Alright. Okay, there's that giant. The next one we have to deal with. It's been a long time since I've been down to this one. Let's see here. An animal component.
You tread where others dare not. Speak, mortal. Why have you come to the dark beneath the world?
I seek your blessing to defeat fear give. Let's see here.
Trigva. His corruption festers even here, staining the roots of the world. If you wish to destroy him, you must prove you understand the price of power. Show me you can take what the depths demand: courage, wit, and sacrifice. The heart and the mind both are tested here. Bring me what lies at the core of your enemies. The heart and the brains of a beast will prove your courage and cunning. Only then will you earn the blessing of the depths.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
The beast lies slain, its heart and mind laid bare. You have proven yourself mortal, not just in strength, but in will. Few dare to face the darkness, and fewer still emerge victorious. You have earned the blessing of the depth. Take it, and know it binds you to the weight of what lies below, the unyielding, the eternal, the unseen. This fragment is yours, forged by the shadows and the earth itself. Go now, and tread carefully. The depths remember all who walk them.
Okay. Do I need to do anything else? Nope, I can leave. Wonder how you get into that part. Oh, there, right here. Oh, hey. Guess I didn't loot those. Okay, let's see if we can set up a bonfire, because it'll be the easiest way. Because now we have to go to there. So I'm thinking coming around this side, go there, and then go up. Okay. Let's, okay, where did, oh, there we go. Looks like we gotta get up on the hill. All right, let's go back around this way. I think we can climb up it from over here. Can't. All right, let's go down here. Who is this?
Anon Rita wandering through these frigid lands. It takes courage, or perhaps folly, to traverse the Foresworn Swords alone. Sit, if it pleases you. A warm flame is rare here. The farther north you go, the less life you'll find. Nothing but snow, mountains, and the Dalrita, mourning days long gone.
Okay.
I am Vati. Little else of me is worth knowing. Yet you asked as though you seek some greater tale. Not in my case, stranger. I'm just an old man, exiled from a tribe long ago. You, however, seem sharp, strong, and you're not from here. That much is clear. Now it's you I'm curious about. So tell me, what brings you to the Foresworn Swords?
Oh, let's see here. I seek the artifacts of King Arthur. I wish to understand the nature of what dwells within me. Hey, let's do that one.
Hey, that's a proper question to ask. And perhaps there's no better place to lose oneself entirely in such a quandary. I once knew a man who faced a dilemma. It lingers with him to this day. Luck was not on his side in finding answers to his questions. Gerfan is his name. A good man. You should meet him. I think he'd gladly have a chat with you.
Yeah. Oh, hey, he's got a shop. Okay, let me sell some of my junk. Taking damage increases attack speed by 30% for 10 seconds. Nice. Okay, apparently I read that last session. Alright. Chilling Sword. Night Bleed Pants increases sneak damage by 110%, decreases visibility by 30%. It doesn't sound like that's a good choice. Alright, the Thoid Dreamwalker headpiece. It's actually worse than what I'm wearing. Archdruid vestments. That might be worthy. Poisoned iron arrows. Glacial husk. Armor relic. Alright. Got the weight decreased a little bit, made some money. Oh. Alright. Animal component.
Who dares disturb the silence of the stone? Speak, small one, and tell me why you stand before the summoner.
Okay. I seek your blessing to defeat Feargive.
Thrigva, a
Thrigva.
parasite clinging to the pillar. He twists the old ways for his own greed. a shadow of what the Ulfra once stood for. If you wish to rid the world of his corruption, you must prove you are worthy of my power. Call forth your allies, mortal. The summoner respects not lone strength, but the bonds that carry us forward. Together you will face this trial. Fail, and I shall remain silent forevermore.
All right.
You have faced my summons and stood victorious. Few possess the strength to endure, and fewer still the bonds to overcome. You are worthy of my blessing. Take it, mortal, and carry the strength of the summoner with you. But know this, my power is not a gift. It is a burden. Wield it wisely, for it binds you to those you fight for. Go now. The giant strength is yours to wield, but their expectations are yours to bear. Do not fail.
Cool. Okay, so that's done. Now the journal, the quest. I need to return. All right, to Darwin. Okay, so we'll use this one to go to this one. Where is it? Oh, all right. Anything of value. Okay. Oh, lots of stuff over here. Some burned out village. All right, so we're going to go from there to there. And looks like to this place. Oh, it's upstairs. And then we're going to go over there. All right.
Well, I'd offer you my hand, stranger, but with the stone sleep taking me away, I reckon that's not the best idea. My name is No-Leg. You're the last living soul outside my kin to hear that name. You tell me. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something different about you. They say the stone sleep makes folk more attuned to the rare and unusual things in this world. Seems you carry one of those in you. Oh, no. I'm just fine with how things are. Farewell, traveller. It was good to see a new face in the Ulfer village. Who knows? Maybe I'll still be around to see your coming bear some fruit.
All right. I think we got to go downstairs. Yep, there we go.
Well met, traveller. By the stones, you've done it. The blessing of the giants. Do you have any idea what you've accomplished? Forging a weapon from them is the pinnacle of the Stone Warden's craft. It's a feat spoken of in tales but never achieved in living memory. You've brought us to the peak of what we can do, and surpassed even that.
Okay.
It would be an honor to forge this. The giants entrusted their strength to you, and I'll make sure it's bound in steel worthy of their name. Watch closely, for this is the craft of the ages. It is done. Use it with purpose. The strength of the giants is yours to wield. Do not squander it.
All right. So let's look at the sword. The Giant's Grudge. All right. Now, I remember a little bit about doing this the last time, so I'm pretty sure I have to have it signed.
You're in the Hall of Remembrance. My name's Ast.
Let's see here. Hall of Remembrance. Will you tell me more about the Stone Wardens? Blah, blah, blah. What are those warrior statues? Yes.
They're not statues. They're Dilrida, who've entered the Stone Sleep. The name says it all. It's the Sleep Dilrida.
Okay, so they used to be people.
And they turned into stone. Yes. They were. As well as master craftsmen. Old Eirg, who was the first to describe the properties of weird steel.
Okay.
Very likely. I spend a lot of time near the weird stone. That and weird steel, yes. But it takes time. Yes.
All right, let's see here.
I keep things in order. And I guard this place and the memory of the Stone Warden's history.
All right.
Yes. Though in the Stone Wardens, tribal ties don't matter much. Various Dulrida who earned honour in the Stone Wardens. I don't know if their names will mean anything to you. All right. That sculpture is Glimhildir Ironfinger. Ring any bells? She led the Stone Wardens 2 centuries ago. She looked just like that sculpture.
Okay.
That's a likeness of Magnar, known as Flint Magnar. One of the greatest masters of shaping weirdstone. You're here, so I probably can't tell you more than you already know. Yes, it's a hole where symbols of remembrance for our ancestors are kept. Oh, all sorts. Best if you take a look yourself. Goodbye.
All right, let's see here. Checking my chat log here real quick. I didn't see anything pop up in a display. All right, so she moved over there. This place is pretty big. Excuse me. Oh, man. Nothing like raiding their kitchen. All right. Now let's go over and topple the throne. If I remember correctly, this becomes a enclosed arena.
You return, but not as before. I see the giant's blessing upon you, their mark burned into your soul. Why would they favor such a feeble creature?
I challenge you in the name of the giants. Your reign of corruption ends here.
Giants? They abandoned us long ago, left us to rot while they slumbered in stone. Their blessings mean nothing to me. You think their favor makes you worthy to face me? You are nothing. I am the lone pillar, the chosen of the gods. No mortal or giant can unseat me.
You are no chieftain, Thurgiv. You are a parasite clinging to a legacy you corrupted.
Enough! You dare mock the name of Trigva the Unbeaten! Then come, walker in the weirdness. Let us see if the giant's blessings can save you from the wrath of the lone pillar. You are no Dalrida. No outsider can carry the mantle of chieftain. The tribe needs one of its own. Speak, conqueror. Who will take my place?
Let's see here. Stoner, yeah.
Stroner. Always meddling, always scheming. Perhaps his heart is stronger than I give him credit for. So be it. Let him carry the weight of the Ulfr. Lead well, Stroner, or you will share my fate. Lead them better than I did. Protect the Ulfer. Restore what I let fall.
All right.
You fought bravely, and I have heard your will. Me, the new chieftain. I never sought this, but if that's what the tribe needs, then I'll do my best.
A fine choice, truly. You got the heart for this, and the tribe needs someone like you to lead. You fought for the Ulfer in ways few others have. Let's hope the weight of leadership only strengthens you further. And you've done well, choosing wisely when the tribe needed it most.
I'm humbled, really. I'll make sure our tribe is strong and united, and yes, I'll go to the moot. The Ulfer will have their voice. Thank you for everything you did. We surely couldn't have made it without you.
Good.
Now that you've spoken to the giants and put Thrigvi down, she might finally have a chance to return to herself. I hope the voices are silent now, or will be soon. I couldn't have done this without you. You have my deepest gratitude, and that of every Ulfer. First, I need to get this Thrigvi nonsense out of their heads. That'll be the hardest part. Ulfer might be stubborn, but we're not fools. Once they see Thrigvi dead, they'll come to their senses. Before long, he'll be nothing more than a cautionary tale we tell our children. After that, we honour what the moot decides. If it means war, then we march. And there's nothing the Ulfer love more than battle. You have my thanks and my respect. It's been a long time since the Ulfer had a reason to stand tall. Thanks to you, we have a reason once more.
Awesome. And then if you come up here, you get all this good stuff.
Well met, traveler. Until next.
Oh, sweet. You can still use his shop. Titan steel helmet. It's a cool looking axe. Okay. Now, I believe we need to go back over here and speak to him. So we'll go down here and then go over there. And then that'll just leave one tribe left that we need to do whatever they want. Okay.
Yes? Who have you managed to convince? You have no idea how glad I am that the threat of Tryggve has passed, and that they've managed to appoint a new chieftain. The members of the Ulfred tribe are always the first to fight. Their strength and endurance are unmatched. Without them, we could forget about any real war effort, especially against Camelot. So, allow me to offer you a gift in thanks for aiding their tribe. A unique piece of our king's armor, forged by Ulfr himself. the very forefather they take their name from.
All right. So we got Arthur's breastplate. Okay. So Caduce. That one I killed the guy. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. This Seven tribe to take part in the moot. All right. Yeah, I thought I had one more tribe that I needed to convince. And they're way over there. Okay. A lot of territory to cover. All right, so we'll go to this one then, and then go over there. I do wish, though, that they would allow you to have a home in this area, because you have a home in the other ones, just not this area. All right, which way do I need to go now? Okay. All right. The, the boogin. Ah, not in enough time. See if we can do that again. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. And then which way? It's like a swarm of bees. Alright, I think we are heading this way. Huh? You can't hear me?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. I was going to say hello, I am nobody. How are you doing tonight?
Just get the cover. I have nobody.
Oh, wow. So there's some definite lag going on. Oh, I'll check my responses here in just a second. Okay, let me try this. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. So, did you watch the Artemis spaceship launch today? To head towards the moon, and then it's going to rotate around the moon several times. Okay, I think this village is up this way. Hey, Mr. Bear. Really? 3 direct hits before the bear died? You was sleeping? Yeah, my understanding is it's available, of course, on NASA's channel and then on Amazon. But I'm sure YouTube will probably carry the launch as well, at some point. So I'm glad it was successful. It's been a long time since we were up at the moon last. So I was a little kid when that happened. Do you have any questions about the game? Or do you currently play the game, Tainted Grail? Cool. Good, good, good. All right. Well, let me head over the to the village here. I think that's meteorite stone up here. Oh, titanium. All right. Ah, here's the entryway. Oh, and there's more titanium.
I think you
Okay.
lost your way. Turn back and be on your way. This is the village of the Sven tribe. Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it here. Then maybe you'll find something, especially since you have the seal and all. What's the message? Sure, I was just curious. Go on in. The chieftain's hut is the biggest one, right in the middle of the village. You can't miss it.
We can't miss it. If I remember correctly, it's up here. Yep, this is the biggest house. All right. Nice place. Love the big fire pit. All right, well, where is he? And how did I miss him? He must be out here roaming around.
You smell of change, outsider. Good. Change is what our tribe
I'm going to
desperately
take a real
needs.
quick break
Some
before I
roots reach too
respond to
deep,
him. That
grow
way
too
I
vast,
can grab
and
a
end
little
up
bottle
ruining
of water.
everything.
I'll be right back. Alrighty, everybody, I'm back. Watching and chilling. That's a good thing to do. Okay.
Atli, I'm Glearna's apprentice. One day, I'm meant to take her place, if the need ever arises. No, I have a feeling I'm about to lose everything. My tribe, my past, myself. The Stagfather tainted everything. Even the one thing I hoped would always remind me of where I came from.
Let's see here. Where you came from?
I am. My father was Svein, and I was given a Svein name. But my mother was Thewd. She brought me here when I was still an infant, told Glearna it was because I deserved to live my life wide awake, whatever that means, and then she left. Never came back. Yes, it was a tree. When I was 6, Glearna took me to a clearing and gave me a seed. She said my mother brought it from the Thewd lands, so I'd have something to remember where I came from. She helped me plant it, holding my tiny hands. Said it would grow with me. It got twisted. It's all wrong now. I wanted to fix it, but I can't even get close. It keeps bearing monsters, and I'm no warrior. Only Glearna's apprentice. I'm afraid those things will come here one day, and this village can't take any more losses.
Okay.
Really? You would? Here, I created a sigil, but it has to be written in blood on the bark. It should stop the corruption, and maybe I can still heal it. Thank you. This means the world to me. Only what everyone says. I don't like. I have this feeling that one day I'll fall into a dream and never wake up. I prefer the bones. They don't lie. And they rarely demand more than I can give. In a way, she was never a mother to me, but she was there. She made me her apprentice. I could barely fit the pestle in my palm, and I was already crushing herbs, throwing them into potions. Glearna used to say my mother's blood was strong in me, that it made me the perfect successor, though I doubt that will ever happen. I think she'll outlive Avalon itself.
Let's see here.
Not really. Glearna told me she saw her coming in the fire. She saw my name in the ashes that were scattered by the wind all over the village. That's how she knew she couldn't turn my mother away, and that my place was among the Svein. It's hard to truly believe in something once you know it exists, isn't it? Do I think he's worth worshipping? I'm a Svein, first and foremost. I understand better than most what the forest gives us, but I also know what it can take. It's hard to blame a god for following the call of his nature. Go on, I'll manage.
Okay. I think since it's nighttime, we'll just camp out right here, put some points in. Alright. Q in place. Ah, we get to see the king.
That is without a doubt the work of the throne he sat upon. It is carved into the lone pillar, a very powerful artifact, more powerful than I had ever imagined. The lone pillars have long emanated a powerful energy that we never fully understood. At first, we thought they worked like menhirs, but when they showed no such properties, we paid them little mind. And once I gifted those lands to the tribes, our access became limited. Still, I know the lone pillars once served the giants as a conduit for the Four Dwellers' will. When the time came for them to depart, the giants would approach a pillar and surrender their life force to it. They believed that by doing so, they would merge with the weirdness and become immortal. And after what happened to Thrigva, I'm beginning to believe they might have been right.
Okay, let's do some level up. All right. And let's rest. Well, this is quite weird that he's not here. Hopefully it's not a game glitch. Let's see here. Asked me to carve a sigil on the back bark of the tree he planted. Let's go do that. And I should have a chest down below. Now, we'll just go do that quest first. Oh,
And who might you be? Are you the messenger of the Stag Father, the one Glirna foretold. If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. You're a little late, by the way. Can't you see? I won't speak of it further. Not with outsiders. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son, Jens. He fought bravely, to the very end. May the ancestors grant him a place at their table. May the unrealm of the hunt show him mercy. It's a damn shame his god failed him. You just had to be stubborn, didn't you, kid? Hey, no point wasting breath. The Svine tribe is gone. Ah, perhaps that's for the best. The last thing we need is another self-proclaimed prophet causing trouble. As you can see, I've got enough on my plate. I'm Barlam, the chieftain. Welcome to the Svine lands, where the tribe that's just ceased to exist. Let me guess. He wants to call the moot. He's been trying for years, and every time I've had to refuse. Not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law. But above that law is my duty to protect the tribe. And as you can see, I've failed. The Svine tribe is gone. Not having a tribe is what's holding me back. Can you turn back time? Bring my people back to life? No? That's what I thought. I don't know you. And if Gerfan thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone, he's showing weakness. Especially now. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. If she vouches for you, I'll honor the voice of the tribe's request. And I'll let you help us, if that's even possible.
Kijal. Okay.
She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you, something to prove you can be trusted. Once that's done, meet me here. Maybe then I'll share something more.
Okay. But we're still going to go do... Where is my chest? Ah, there it is. In this, probably? Nope. Kajal.
You picked a damned bad time to show your face here. Outsiders in the village are rarely good news. But now, after what happened, don't you think we have enough trouble without you? Sure, that's what all outsiders say. Until trouble finds them. Anyway, watch yourself. One wrong move, and you'll have more than just me to deal with. Our whole village will be on you. At least, what's left of us. What do you want? Well then, the two of you aren't talking. I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you. The sooner you leave the village, the better. For you, and for... Wait, hold on. There is one thing you could help me with. One of our hunters went to the cave nearby, and hasn't returned.
Aha.
With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him. If you want to prove yourself, find out what happened to him. And don't come back empty-handed.
Okie dokie.
Good. We haven't even buried the bodies yet. And you're already... Here's some advice. It's not your business, so stay out of it. No need to linger.
Okay, where's this tree at? It's over that way. Oh, hey, I forgot to stick my spell back on there. Oh, I got that in the wrong spot. I think I just did it again. There we go. Alright, let's loot him. Oh, nothing good. Alright. And that's what we got. Okay, which way am I going again? This way. Shit. Alright, seen another shrine. Oh, right there. This game definitely offers you lots of things to kill. Alright. So this tree is over this way. And some more titanium.
Stay focused.
Right. It's at level 75 and I still have a hard time sometimes opening a chest. Alright. Oh, raspberries. Me. There's another monster. A good battle. Alright, let's go over here now. See if there's anybody in this place. And let's see here. Where's my chest? Crafting. Vine lash. Well, that thing seems to do a lot of damage. Shoots out poisonous vines. I'll have to give it a try. I do wish that they would make the chest in this game so that way you can share it with all of your players. I need to find somebody to sell stuff to.
A face I don't know. Counting the years, stones remember births, deaths, the things that matter most. Maybe, but carving is no small thing. Be careful of what you ask to leave behind. No name, no tale, just a sign. The stone will bear it, if you will.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever truly gone. You can chisel out it. Sometimes scars speak loud. Parchment rot, stones stay. Even if the village burns. Not all names need carving.
Let's see here. I think that young man was up over this way. Oh, he's over there.
You caught me in the middle of something, but that's all right. Yes? Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if our tribe will stay here, but even if we don't, there will still be my mark on this place. Proof that I existed, that I wasn't just a dream. This is for you. I know it's not enough. Not for what you've done for me. I can only...
Alright, checking my chat logs.
You're willing to help us even further. That is unexpected. Well, you're an outsider. But even if you weren't, the Dalrita are taught to rely on themselves. On one hand, the tribe is bound to help its own. On the other, asking for help is rarely seen as honourable. We live with many contradictions, and we die with them. All right. The corruption that struck my tree it spread further, carried by the Stagfather's worshippers. The forest weeps blood. It bears the same monsters. But it turns out that even monsters have their use. Plenty, it turns out. I found a recipe for a poultice in one of Glirna's books. It would help the wounded greatly, but it needs resin produced by the flesh trees.
Haha.
If you bring some to me, I'll give you another recipe I found. You'll find more use for it than I ever could. To think the Stagfather worshippers brought ruin to us, and yet, unwittingly, they also helped create our salvation. Glirna taught me that there is balance in all things. I suppose she wasn't wrong. Thank you, outsider. You've helped save my kin. Here, the promised recipe. May it serve you well.
Cool. All right. Not bad looking armor. It's a hunter in the cave. That's all right. Let me set up another campfire. And let's see if there's a blacksmith. Or somebody I can trade with. Sell all my junk.
Don't know. You looking to buy hides, meat, or something else?
Cool. I don't sneak, so that's not going to do me any good. All right. Glacial husk. Okay. Alright, so we're off into this direction over here. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we're looking for a cave. Nice. Okay, they just fall over dead. Alright, is it up there? Ah, here's the cave. When dealing with all of these people, you have to sit there and do quests to gain their favor. Oh, he bounced back from that hit. Where the heck did he go? There we go. All right, nothing up there. Oh, but I don't think I got what I needed. All right, let's look at the map. He went down pretty easy.
What do you want? What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible! It would have torn you apart in an instant. There is no missing hunter. I sent you to the bottomless cave because I was hoping to get rid of you. But now that you managed to make it out alive, I have to admit I'm impressed. I'm the best huntress here, and even I have respect for that place. I don't dare set foot in those parts. Go talk to Barlam, our chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you. I can't tell you more than that. Barlam will decide what you need to know.
All right.
You'd best be on your way.
Crafting. Crafting, crafting, and crafting. Consumable. Okay. And let's see here. Alright, let's see what the chieftain has to say.
Kill you, maybe. But the fact that you're still breathing only proves your strength and your determination. You survived Kjell's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against.
Alright.
The Stagfather happened. A bunch of fanatics called him into this world. They claimed that when he arrived, he would devour everyone, then choose his own and grant them their rightful place in the afterlife. You can see how well that turned out. And that's how the story of the Svine tribe ends. I doubt we'll ever recover from this. He is our most important god, the one we worshipped in the homelands. And we brought him here with us. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. In return, he had our unwavering devotion. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, while others began to doubt. And the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace. So they set him loose, to kill the entire tribe. The faithful joined him. The unbelievers were slaughtered.
All right.
One of ours, Gudry, did something completely suicidal. With the help of our shamaness, he accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. But he's growing weaker by the day. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands is the worst possible combination. We have to act quickly, although I have no idea where to even start. Out of the question. If we don't deal with the Stagfather, what happened here will happen to the rest of the Foresworn Swords. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear, and that you know how to handle a weapon. Now, I need someone willing to help the Svine tribe. Well, that's a good question. Because I have no idea. All I know is that we need to find a way to get rid of the Stagfather once and for all. Gudry won't be able to hold on much longer. And when he gives up, we're all lost. Go find Glirna. She must know something. She's the shamaness serving the damn thing, and somehow she's keeping Gudry alive. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. She owes as much to her own tribe as she does to the Stagfather.
Cool.
If you need to get ready, go see Hjarn. He'll help you with your gear. There's still the cook, Sagar. You could talk to him too. You can sleep in any of the empty houses.
Oh.
I'm sure their previous owners won't mind. Glirma is our old soothsayer. Very old. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters. But fate has tangled our paths. And we have no choice but to work together. The fate of the tribe is more important than our petty squabbles.
Alrighty. Okay. Cool. I feel an epic fight coming on.
forest whispered, the fire screamed, the bones agreed, and at last, here you are, just in time.
I'm in time for what?
The horned god told me, before hatred blinded him. He said your paths would cross, that you would bring redemption or ruin.
Just in
In
time.
my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds I used to bind him. Then we shall pay for calling him with blood, not faith.
Okay.
Yes, Gudri, who took the horned god's fury into himself to save us all. He reached for blood and bone, and let me turn his body and soul into a vessel for the god's essence. I sealed it with wards, like a cage of thorns. But the god's wrath will tear through them, sooner or later. And when that happens, there'll be no saving us. If you want to bind a god, you don't choose the method. You use everything. Old songs stolen from the dead, runes slick with black blood, teeth and claws. The horned god in his hate-twisted form was a nightmare that came to devour us all. The finest warriors of the spine, the pride of our tribe, gave their lives on the altar of battle to weaken him.
All right.
He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us. But I can try to keep him bound by will, by bone, and by blood. To do that, I need a fragment of his original self, the first trophy. The skull of the first stag ever hunted and offered in sacrifice to the horned god. It will remind him of who he once was. Bind his essence to the first offering, one made out of reverence, not fear. It may hold him in the unrealm of the hunt, long enough
Cool.
for me to complete the rite that will seal him there. It's hidden, tied to the places where we once worshipped the horned god. 3 shrines, as old as the forest itself. But now, they must be destroyed. Each one is guarded by a servant of ancient memory. Kill them. Cast down what still remains upon their altars. Once all 3 fall, the 4th shrine, hidden and forgotten, will reveal itself. The first trophy waits there.
Okay. So we're going trophy hunting.
Go, but be warned. The shrines are no longer sacred. They're fouled by hatred, and the guardians who watch over them do not rest.
All right.
Follow the path that lies ahead.
Okay. Now we gotta get up and out of here. And then once we get outside, because you can't access your map from the inside, we'll be able to see. So we'll go to, let's go to that one first. All right. And now we'll go to that one. Okay, and then that one. Putting on my fire spell. All right, now the fourth one is right there. All right. Now we'll go back to the village. The reason why I keep ignoring her is if you go try to speak to her right now, you will have to kill her because she will attack you. So you do all of this other stuff first.
Fate has brought you to me again. I knew you'd succeed. Fire and bone do not lie. There's no time left, child. The horned god is tearing Gudri's body apart, and his fury fills the air. Soon, his essence will break loose and devour everything in its path. I must begin the ritual. But I fear he may be too blinded by rage and pain to see the first trophy as anything more than bone and memory. Your path leads to the unrealm of the hunt. There, you'll face the horned god. If you can weaken him, if you can break through the frenzy even for a moment, then the first trophy might reach what's left of his old self.
Cool.
Oh, child, we both know you're not entirely human. Your second soul will guide you where others lose their way and perish. I understand. He's the chieftain
Really?
after
I gotta
all.
go speak to the chieftain first.
But be wary of his words. Whatever is going, if you need to prepare, go. I'll open the passage for you anyway. But remember, you're not going there to bring death to the horned god. Wound him, weaken him, then return. That's when the trophy will speak, and I will close the gate behind you. Hopefully, for good. Take care. The horned god does not forgive weakness.
Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
By what right do you tread in my realm, blasphemer?
Sweet. Yeah. I'm assuming there's a way to get across there. Shoot.
You dare stand before me unbidden? Glirna. She has long been attuned to my call. I watched the world through her eyes. When I answered the summons and the weirdness took hold, our bond was severed. Glirna must have sensed it. That rage I felt, it was not my own. The moment the sacrifice was taken, I knew it had not been done by my will. If Glirna knows how to restore our connection, I accept this path. Then do what must be done, mortal. From this day forth, it shall be sacred law to summon me only in the light of day. If any follower dares to call upon me by night, my wrath shall fall upon them. To you, mortal, I grant mercy. Go now and carry my decree.
Okie dokie.
The Stag Father has returned to his true form. I felt our bond rekindle. His power restored to its original untainted essence. Thank you for understanding. You've restored our identity.
All right.
Yes, I hear his call within my soul. His will is our law. His wrath will fall upon those who dare summon him by night, and he will hunt them by day. For by night he shall not answer. That is Barlam's will and decision. He tends to mortal affairs, and that order will stand. My calling is to restore faith and trust in the Stag Father. That is the greater mission, to remind us all who we truly are. We will return to our roots. Once more we shall be masters of the hunt by the Stag Father's grace. We will endure, for such is our fate. No weirdness, no worldly matter shall lead us from the sacred path we walk. The world may fall, the weirdness may consume all, and yet the swine shall remain wrapped in the Stag Father's favor. Good hunting. The Stag Father's grace is with you.
All right.
Until we meet again.
Ah, 2 times tonight we got to talk to Arthur.
Yes, in the homelands. I thought we could leave him there, but he escaped to Avalon. He took on human form, or rather he used one of his followers as a vessel. It was only when he sensed that Nimue, Merlin's apprentice, had discovered his true nature that he revealed his real form. The beast grew to the size of a mountain, striding toward the temple his followers had built for him deep in the woods. I dread to think what would have happened if he'd made it there. We barely managed to bring him down, and clearly, not completely. I outlawed the Stagfather's cult, but I see that 6 centuries later, it's still around, and surprisingly, among the Dalrita as well. I thought they worshipped only Mathea.
Alright, put some points in. And then rest. Alright. Talk to the chieftain.
You didn't kill him? Then how do you know he won't still be a threat? Bloody Glern has filled your head with all that talk. No spine without the Stagfather. Truth is, the tribe still stands in spite of him. No one knows if he won't break free one day and finish what he started. And thanks to you, that axe is still hanging over our heads. And risk the Stagfather breaking free while I'm gone? No chance. If that's going to happen, I want to be here. To fall in battle, defending my village and my people. Tell Gerfan I've got more pressing matters than his war councils. We had our own war here, and we're the ones left to clean it up. We'll rebuild the village, lick our wounds, bury our dead, learn to live in the Stagfather's shadow. We'll survive, at least until he breaks free. We won't survive another attack like that. I'll be chief as long as that's what the tribe wants. But if they'd rather have one of Glirna's followers take my place, so be it. Farewell. Thanks for trying to help. Shame you stopped halfway.
Alrighty. So, next episode, we will do this. So for now, we're going to go to here. So all I gotta do is just leave the village here real quick. There's plenty of stuff to do in this village. You know, it's definitely worthwhile looking around and going inside of all the homes and everything. All right, so what I'll do for tonight is like what I've been doing after each episode. I've been posting links into the description in the title area of all of the different items that you can get, including where you can get tainted grail from, and things like statuettes and mouse pads and posters for your walls and stuff like that, and books. So I'll link all that for you, and then next time we'll finish this up. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. Make sure you hit like, please subscribe, and we do have memberships available. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.